Uncle Destiny back with you here. It's time for our reading for the month of March. Now, as you can see, we're in a slightly different location, and there's going to be some background noise. Unfortunately, I can't do much about that. But we're going to go ahead and get the reading in and see what this next month holds for everybody as we move out of the Mercury retrograde and into the oncoming spring equinox. So, moving from winter into spring. So, let's see what the ancestors got for us and get them in here. All right? Alrighty, so we had several fall off the reading surface, especially this one. So, what we have for this coming period is a little different. So, the central one here is family. This one here is coming up as purpose. Now, each one of these gets reassigned every time we do a reading. Now, what I'm seeing here with the way they've fallen is that family is going to be a key element. And there's going to be supportive energy that's around it. Now, that supportive energy is not going to be one that's going to be very tumultuous or anything like that. It's going to be very loving, very supportive. It's a good time to actually work on what your relationships are and spending time around those family members, mainly for the idea of being able to show them that you care, not through material wealth, but through time and energy. A long-term payment is much more appropriate than one lump sum, as it has been reminded to me as of late. So spending time with family members in a long-term payment. So, project you're going out with, taking them out to dinner, going to the movies. All of these are going to be very important, and they're the example of showing that you care, that you wish to connect, that you wish to maintain what makes your relationship work. And that's good between brothers and sisters, sisters and sisters, aunts and cousins, parents, even with couples. The key thing is that you're showing time and energy to that person, that they are important and that they are ones that you want to work with. Now, the other one, purpose, this one here, which is also closer to the copper, indicates that it indicates that you're coming much closer and much more connected to what is your purpose in this lifetime. In some cases, you're going to have to reevaluate it, whether it is shifted or changed, or whether it's time for a new one. But purpose is very key, and you want to listen to what the ancestors and the various deities of those who are listening are trying to say and direct you to. The universe has a purpose for you. It has a goal. It has a lesson. The more you're listening and working with it, the better. In fact, the copper piece is right next to it is part of why I say that the universe is really trying to get your attention towards whatever you're working on or to be working on. And that's also supported by the number of bones that are around it, sort of cradling the copper. So the universe has got definitely things it wants to give you to move you along that path. But you got to be willing to work with them. Because if you're not willing to work with them, that's when the universe hits you with the clue by four. And it's not pretty when it does that. Now, moving on. Our other bones that we've got around here show us that there's a number of things that are coming together with the equinox. As it is, we're coming to a new seasonal year with the new equinox coming in. So there's definitely a flow of materials coming in and functions that are going to be shifting. Roles are going to be shifting before this next seasonal year is out. So before we come to the next spring. Paths are going to be crossing. New relationships are going to be coming with this next seasonal year. But also, you're going to be laying the groundwork in this next month for those relationships, for what's going to come in the summer. So, look at how you're networking. What networking events are you going to? What type of appeal, or I should say, what type of image are you putting forth for it? Those are all going to be very much key to what that relationship is and what those networking can be. We also have this bone off here to the side, which I'll show you a little more that went off as orphan over here. And its key with that one is that this is a potential. This is a potential relationship, a very important potential relationship for you. I can't say whether it's going to be romantic, supportive, or oppositional. But it is an important relationship, and it is coming. So you want to put yourself in the best point to be able to receive it. And as I said, I can't tell you which type it's going to be, but it's going to be key that a relationship is coming. And that you're going to learn from this relationship. You're going to grow from this relationship. But understand, the relationship may not necessarily be a loving one. It could be a supportive one, and it could be an antagonizing one. But you will grow because of it. As much as you might want to shy away from it, you will grow from it. And the more open you are to learning the lesson the universe is giving, the less likely the clue by 4 is coming. Got it? So, that's about it for what the ancestors have got to say for us today. I want you to tune back in for our reading for April. And if you'd like a more specialized reading, contact me at the address below, and I can go ahead and get that taken care of for you. Otherwise, may the ancestors be with you. Ashe.